But overall, yeah, I'd say I agree with you. I did like that movie. Now, did you watch any of the TV shows at all?
Oh, yeah. I definitely have not watched every episode of every Star Trek permutation, but I watched a handful of select episodes from here and there and the other thing.
You have favorites?
Favorites? Well, I'm a huge Riker fan, so I like the Next Gen episode where there were two Rikers just because I was like, yeah. And I know Riker is pretty much just Captain Kirk again, but still.
No, it's not true. Riker has a beard, baby. That's different.
That's right. Well, yeah. So I've always liked Riker. I always thought he was really cool. For some reason, I like Riker more than Kirk. I don't know why, but I've always liked Riker.
Do you think it might be that he was slightly more modern sensibilities than Kirk?
That's part of that. Like, he was a little more level-headed. He wasn't quite as wildly emotional as Kirk was.
Yeah, they did the thing with the Next Generation where they kind of initially left, Picard was in the background as captain, and First Officer was really kind of the lead role. And then in season 2, they had, William Riker as the First Officer was your Kirk role, Dr. Pulaski was your Bones, and Data was Mr. Spock.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of interesting what they were doing there. It's just a lot of people did not care for Dr. Pulaski. And season 2, while it was miles and miles and miles better than season 1, it was still pretty bad.
Well, the whole thing about Next Gen was, like, the thing is, I understand Roddenberry's plan that, like, because Roddenberry really didn't want conflict or anything like that. And I get it, because in this future society that he's crafting, like, yeah, no money, no qualms, no humanity works together. I understand that, but man, that does not make for good TV.
No, it doesn't. I mean, conflict is what makes TV.
Exactly.
Yeah. Imagine wrestling with no conflict.
Right. Everyone just works together harmoniously. Yeah. I want to win the belt. Okay, how can I help you do that?
Here, let me lift off for you, and you can slam me.
Right.
That would be pretty bad stuff, yeah. ROH came across like that sometimes.
I was going to say, that's some of the complaints people have about AEW now.
Yeah, that's, I think even more so than ROH back in the day, that's some of the complaints about AEW.
Absolutely.
As I've heard it called All Friends Wrestling or something.
Yeah.